Hello, all my chickadees! Welcome back! Today we're going to be playing another Yandere game. You know, my favorite category. Um, so we're going to be playing Fruition today. As you can see, we have a nice little tree going on here in the corner, and it looks like a clock. Is that a clock? I think it's a clock. So if you guys guess correctly, it takes place in the woods. Our character is going to be encountering some interesting people. Oh, kitty, kitty, ah! Okay, and we have an interesting guest with us today. For the first time ever, I have a friend of mine here with me, and they're going to voice some of the other. My cat literally just climbed up my chest and went behind me. Okay, so yes, cat shenanigans so early in the day, but my guest here, Tina, is going to be voicing the Yandere. I guess we're gonna run into, right? Right? Okay, so buckle up, Buttercup. That's sure gonna be a fun and unique experience for all of you guys. And remember, grab a plushie, snuggle up, and let's dive in. All right, let's get started here. Ooh, oh, look, it's us. Oh, we're a little cutie. Oh, do we even have freckles? Wow. Oh, we got little mushrooms, and is that a broken wall? Okay. Oh, we got a backpack on, a little hat. We're ready for a day in the woods. All that I can hear is birdsong and the wind brushing lightly against the tree branches overhead. The light is bright through the canopy. This morning, I had turned off my phone and left it on my desk before throwing water and food in my bag, locking my front door behind me. The only thing on my mind is taking one step after another. I had checked the map before I left home, of course. I'm not about to waste my only day off this week getting lost in the middle of nowhere. As much as nature is my retreat from the real world, it would take on a completely different air if that happened. Yeah, I'd say it would. I just need a refresher, not a dramatic few days wandering in circles until some poor ranger finds me. I think I'd be more distressed about the makeup work when I get led back home than anything else. Be more worried about your job. Alright, that tracks. But at least I'd have my job to thank for saving my butt. If it was up to my roommate, he might never notice. I could say the same to him, though. If he died at his computer, I probably wouldn't notice until the smell. Oh no! Oh no, that's so bad. Well, we don't have much of a love relationship with our roommate, do we? Oh wait, I'm pretty big. Hang on. Okay, a little better. There we go. I shake my head free of those morbid thoughts. Today is not about real life. It is about nature. It is about refreshing myself to go back to real life. I picked a route through the woods that had no paths for two reasons: for the challenge and to be alone. All I have to do is head straight towards the large lake. Ooh, hey, we got little bugs flying around. Or is that dirt? I'm gonna say bugs. Towards a large lake near the campgrounds. And then in the evening, I'll walk the dark road back into town if I can't hitch a ride from someone. Simple. When I last checked my watch, perhaps a mile back, it was almost 5 o'clock. Thanks to the length of the summer days, I had no worries about making it back before nightfall. That said, I need a quick break. I lean against the tree and take a swing for my water bottle. It has been a while since I last checked the map, so I dig into my pocket and pull it out. Before I can unfold it completely, the wind picks up. The paper slips from my fingers. My fists close with a snap and attempt to catch it, but all I feel is air. Oh, I hope this path we've taken don't have a lot of branching paths going off of it, or we're really SOL, right? I grit my teeth. Damn it! What should I do? Leaves? Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, you know what we do now. Ooh, this is cool too. Save. Oh, it's a rock. That's a nice boulder. Okay. Um, let's see. Let's chase after it. I won't let it get away. I take a few quick steps, pawing at it as soon as it's within reach, only to miss it by a hair's breadth. It blows up higher into the air. I jump. I miss. I run after the map until it swoops behind a trunk and goes out of sight for the first time. As I step over a root in the path, making sure not to stumble, that my brain finally catches up to the fact I have gone far from my intended path. That's when my eyes spot something I did not expect this far into the woods. There's an old, withered brick sticking out of the dirt ahead of me. I stare at it for a moment. Walking forward, I peek around the trunk, observing it. The same trunk my map disappeared behind. Ahead, in a straight path, are more and more of those same bricks. As the path continues, they form into a completely cobblestone path. At the end of the path, right before a curve goes behind the large boulders, is my map. It is nestled perfectly on the bricks, as if it was being held by some unknown force. Okay, that's a little sus, a little suspicious. I notice there is no longer any birdsong. Okay, even more suspicious. I consider abandoning the map and somehow working my way back to where I was. But the question is, if I know exactly what route I followed. Should I head back or forward? Leave the map, walk down the cobblestone path. We came this far for the map, but it's putting out bad juju vibes. So we can leave the map and then we'll be lost. But if we walk down the path, we'll probably encounter things quicker. What happens if we just leave the map? I want to find out. There's clearly something wrong here. Even if I'm just being superstitious, I am not going to play my luck and fall into a trap. I look at the path and my map for a moment longer before twisting away. I should be fine if I walk straight back. There has to be some memorable parts of the woods. Not like there's anything other than the sights to get distracted by out here. I begin my walk slowly, trying not to go farther than my original route. I'm not going to pretend I remember every rock I passed, but I'm sure there's some marker I'll recognize. Famous last words. We're gonna die out here, aren't we? At the 10-minute mark, as the 10-minute mark creeps up on me, I decide I messed up. There's only one thing to do now. Head towards the setting sun, as the lake is to the west, and hope to any powers listening that I don't go off course enough to miss the lake entirely. How big is this forest? How big is this forest? Take a deep breath as if it will help settle my nerves, and take off. My pace is steady, but faster than before. I wasted precious time. I was hoping not to be in the woods still after dark, but it isn't the end of the world. With no desire to take a break, I gobble down a crumbled granola bar and sip from my water bottle regularly as I walk. Oh, we did find the lake! I reach the beach with nary a light but the moon. Nary. You don't hear that word much anymore. Nary a light. It is a reflection on the water. Its reflection on the water was payment enough for the detour. Looking back into the woods, I take a moment to wonder what would happen if I walked down that cobblestone path. I shake my head and walk away. As soon as I enter the stretch of grass that was used as an unofficial parking lot, that sudden lights flick on. They illuminate my surroundings and blind me. I hear a muffled scream. Excuse me. Shielding my eyes from the brunt of the light, I get out of the light and blink until the spots of my sight begin to disappear. A man leans his head out of the pickup truck. Behind him, I notice two kids stuffed in the back seats. Whoops! Sorry about that. I didn't see you there. It's okay. Dad, let's go. Hurry! He hesitates before leaning back to look at his kids. When he turns back to me, he throws a hand up. Okay, so the car was coming and we almost got ran over. Okay. Have a good night. Wait, come back! You too! We say like an idiot. Come back! We need help! Take us to our car. I was going to ask for a ride, but that's all right. I'm a stranger, and that was a child's voice I heard in his truck. I don't want to impose if they're in a hurry. You said a guy and 2 kids in the back. That means there is room for you. And it's possibly safer with kids in the car. Dude! Yep, we're gonna die out here. We're gonna die out here. Plain and simple. When the pickup pulls out of the parking lot and I'm left with nothing but moonlight, I pull out and flick on my pocket flashlight. If I'm going to be walking along the road, I'd rather have better visibility. Oh no. Really? My long trek home is ridiculously boring. Being unable to take in the sights of nature due to being so dark is not so fun. But the sound of cicadas at least fills the air with a pleasant buzz. It's about 10 minutes into my stroll when a new noise fills the air. Sounds like paper. My map suddenly floats out from the tree line. Landing right where my phone's flashlight was pointed. Okay. Who's messing with us? I stop halfway through a step and slowly turn my head to look into the woods, afraid of what I was going to see. I shine my flashlight around as if I could catch whoever just threw the map this way. There's no way it possibly could have happened upon me here. So either someone is following me, or something is following me. I'm not about to take the bait. I'll look at the map, take a deep breath. I begin sprinting, jutting around the piece of paper as if touching it would curse me. I don't stop running until I start to see buildings. At a fast food restaurant's advertising lights are better than nothing. It takes me another hour before I reach the safety of my home. I decide to never mess around in those woods again when I'm alone. Especially not after dark. I don't know what that was, but I know it was something. And I'm not sure I ever want to find out what. End 1. Absentence B. Okay, we got one ending already. Oh, like a little flower bloomed. Oh, this is cute. I wonder if we can get the other one and then just go down it. Because you know us, we got to try to get all the endings. Man, that was spooky. Our map found us. It's just like drifting down in front of us, miles away from where we left it. The boogeyman was in the woods or something, okay? It was just sitting there staring at us. Was it the Mothman? Mothman coming to our rescue? Okay, that doesn't seem like a rescue. That seemed like a trap. A fey trap. Alrighty. Let's see if we can bounce back. Yeah. They fall so slowly. Okay, let's see what happens if we walk down the cobblestone path. I step forward, hesitantly at first. I quickly pick up speed. My intention is mainly to grab the map while it's down, but I can't lie to myself. I'd also like to see where this path leads. I shouldn't stay too long, but it would be a shame to leave without satiating my curiosity. The patchwork stones are gorgeous after all. Who built this and why? At the end of the trail, I lean over to grab my map. It slides out from under my fingers as if another mysterious gust of wind blows on it. Except, I did not feel even a light breeze. It's haunted. Woods is haunted, straight up haunted. It follows the continuation of the path, curving gracefully between the boulders. Oh. Okay. That looks like a deer? Okay. The cobblestone path continues for a while before expanding into a plaza. At the other end, some 50 or so feet away, is this large stone wall made with bricks and carvings. Wow. The inside of the boulders are intricately carved, a bit rounded out by what must have been years upon years of weathering. Some creature is painstakingly carved out on a centerpiece. A circular rock, despite the weathering on all the surroundings. that looks to be untouched. I stand and gawk at the sight. Who knows how long it's been since another person set foot in this place? Do you mean alive or dead? This is starting to look like some ritual stuff. I walk into the plaza. The sunshine warms my skin. The silence makes it feel like I have somehow transported far from the woods despite it still being surrounding the area. Did you see that? Something moved. Something moved. Okay, let me just get a bracing sip of tea real quick. I turn to take in the place in a slow spin, but immediately catch myself when I see something large moving in the woods. By the time I center my eyes on whatever that dark shape was, it's gone. I pause. Was it just my imagination, or should I be worried about wild animals? You should be worried about wild animals. Yeah, you're in the middle of a woods, apparently a very big woods. I would be worried, even if we didn't come across this, because you don't know what's going to be in there. There could be bears, there could be, like, cougars, wolves even, you don't know. Like, I was walking through the woods, and I got the living daylight scared out of me by a deer. Okay? Have you ever heard one of those deers do that little warning snort, like, 2 yards away from you? That stuff is terrifying. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, it could have been a deer, right? That looks like a deer. It could have been a deer. Let's just say it's a deer. Without taking my eyes off the tree line, I slowly retreat out of the plaza. My back presses into something. I freeze. There was nothing behind me a second ago. Whatever it is, it's warm and breathing. 2 hands rest on my shoulders and I feel them lean in. A huff of air brushes against my ear. Before they can speak, I shrug out of the hold and spin around to gain a better bearing of the situation. They are tall, but what really grabs my attention is their head. With a hair, a beautiful gradient of green, and twin branches growing from the temples with leaves and mushrooms. Okay, he is pretty. He is pretty. Look at this. Oh, he's got little pointed ears. Look at the trees. That is so cool. Oh, man. Oh, and look at his eyes. He's got like sclera's going on here. Oh, he's so pretty. Their bangs cover most of their face, and I stare. And the stare of their lone eye is enough to make me close my mouth in a snap. I gulp. Who are you? They take a step towards me. I take a step back. They continue their pace. I twist on my feet to thoughtlessly flee into the woods. All right. And now is the time. I'm going to disappear for a little bit, my picture, but we're going to keep going.
Do not turn from me. Are you not mine?
I pause. Oh, we got more leaf choices. Okay, we got to save. But what do you mean? No, I certainly am not. No, I certainly am not. They pause, a frown marring their face.
Who else would you be?
Someone on a hike. I didn't mean to trespass, if that's the problem. I'll be on my way.
Wait.
Goodbye. I turn towards the entrance. They grab my arm, their grip tight enough to make me yelp.
I said wait.
Oh, he has fangs. Look at his little teeth. Buddy, put those away. Oh God, look how long his nails are. I still. Their teeth are sharp and long. Unnatural.
You will do well to listen to me. I am the god of these woods.
Oh, great.
It has been a long time since a visitor has set foot on my grounds.
And look, he's called the god now.
But it has now happened.
Their hands feel rough and rigid, like bark.
The agreement has finally reached fruition.
Ha! We found the title of the game. What agreement? Wait, what agreement? What did we do? But hey, he closed his mouth. He's you look a lot better now, buddy.
Because you came.
They smile.
It's you, isn't it?
Dude. Okay. What do you mean us? We haven't seen you before. I guess I did come here, but leave. I'm not who you're looking for. There's not a chance in hell I'm staying here. I attempt to jerk my hand away, but their grip stays strong. Look, I'm leaving. I jerk my hand again, and this time they let go freely, almost making me fall into my back. I stabilize myself.
No, you're not.
Something is wrong with their face. I blink rapidly to clear my eyes. Nothing changes back to normal like I want. The god's face begins to elongate and shift. So does the rest of their body.
I've been waiting far too long to let you slip through my fingers.
The horror of the sight in front of me kicks me into flight mode, and I turn on my tail and run towards the entrance. I make it 4 steps before I hear something pounding against the ground. And then silence. Suddenly, all I can feel is a sudden pain in my back. Oh my god! Oh no! I think I've seen a horror movie like this. What? Dude, what? Okay, he's a full-on freaking flesh deer here. Wow. You speared us. Dude! You don't take no very well, do you?
No.
Oh my god. Oh, look how thick he is. Wow. The pressure radiates through me, tearing me apart. My entire chest erupts spraying red. I choke on my blood, coughing. The long spires that rip through me are pulled out just as quickly. Despite my ears feeling as if they're stuffed with cotton, I hear a dark chuckle amidst the sound of my blood spilling onto the bricks below us. I collapse to the ground. Darkness begins to fill my vision. All I see is a strange deer-like creature with vivid eyes and antlers slowly growing leaves. It smiles down at me, teeth sharp and shining with drool, and horns dripping with blood. My gaze falls to the ground. I'm tired and cold. Into Citation A. Oh! Look, we got a different... Hi, buddy. Hi, what you doing here? Oh no. Well, I was aiming for this one, but does that mean we die in this one too? I've got questions. Okay, let's load that again. Okay. I'm not who you're looking for. I'm not who you're looking for. Their smile falls. I was just looking for my map.
Your map?
They turn their head. Miraculously, my map flies in on a gust of wind and hovers before them. All right, buddy. So you're the one that did that. Do you control the wind as well? They gently grab it out of the air with their free hand. My mouth drops open. How?
These are my woods.
I shut my mouth, thinking over my words. All right. Giving them the benefit of a doubt. If they can control things. You led me here? He's thinking about it. They smile. They crush the map in their grasp and toss it behind them. How is...
How astute.
Sorry, I took your line. Okay, try again.
How astute.
Okay, much better. You were so close. Okay, you just take it.
You were so close, but just out of reach. I needed to light the way. There would be no sense in letting you pass by unaware. Now, you!
They begin to tug me deeper towards the carving of the plaza. I struggle to pull my arm free, but they don't seem to notice. They apply pressure on my shoulders, sitting me on the outcropping under the carving. I notice just how sharp their fingernails are as they pull them away, giving me space. Though not much, they sit beside me.
I insist on getting to know my offering. I haven't been able to talk to someone in a very, very long time.
It seems as if no matter how much I physically struggle, I won't get out of here unscathed. Perhaps it's best to use my mind to work my way out of whatever this is. Yeah, buddy. Running is not a good move. Just try to play it safe. I should answer questions, ask questions. Okay, let's ask questions. How about we talk about you first?
Me?
Just, who are you? You said you were a god of this forest, but I've never heard of you in my life.
I have been locked away for far, far too long. I reigned over this place for countless moons. I was well within my prime when this temple was crafted brick by brick. And look at what is left of it.
I looked up at the carving.
The people who lived here respected me. They gave me their worship, their offerings. I gave them protection and fertile land full of life. I gave and I took. It was the cycle of nature itself. The cycle of myself. But then I was tempted.
Their mouths. Mouths? I think he has only one mouth that we know of, okay? Their mouth twists into a grimace that shows their teeth all the more clearly.
By that witch. She had said that she would deliver me the most delicious of offerings. But I had to stay here until it was given to me. A promise which was actually a twisted curse.
Their clawed fingers tap against the stone between us rhythmically, making a dull noise.
Where has she gone? Her bones must be nothing but dust if no one knows my existence. But
their fist curls close.
Now it is time. You, my dear sacrifice, are here. It may have been a devious trick, but I still won.
It is at that moment, with their smile wide, that I see saliva drip from the corner of their mouths and down their chin. But he really wants to eat us, doesn't he? Dude, do we have a napkin somewhere, buddy? You're, a little messy there. I stare. Pointed out. Pointed out or ignore it that he's drooling. buddy, you got something a little right there. Being called delicious followed that by that display. Are you drooling?
voracious.
By delicious, you mean... I can't finish my sentence. I don't have to.
Is it not clear? I consume my sacrifices.
Are you okay over there?
I'm having a ball.
I can tell. Okay. Okay. And that includes me. Run. A chill rips through me and I stand without thought. I have to go.
Go?
Unfortunately, they stand as well.
Go where, I must wonder.
They smile and their teeth shine exceptionally bright in the shade. You don't have to do this. My pleading doesn't help my case. They bite their bottom lip.
I want to. You're mine for this exact purpose. I can see why she waited so long to deliver. You'll make this fun.
And he's blushing. Hey, buddy. Something in their face was changing. I don't wait for them to finish speaking before turning around and bolting towards the entrance. Something leaps over me and I ducked instinctively. Skidding on the floor, I scramble to my feet and head the other direction. I'll have to jump a wall, but if I make a break for the trees, I can duck and hide somewhere. Suddenly, all I can feel is a sudden pain in my back. Oh, well, same one.
Much say.
The pressure radiates through me, tearing me apart. My entire chest erupts spraying red. I choke on my blood, coughing. The long spires that rip through me are pulled out just as quickly. Okay, How did we get the same? How did we get the same ending?
We ran.
No, actually, that was B. That was B.
Oh.
So it was a new one. Okay. So does that mean each of these is going to have a similar ending picture, but different ways to get there?
Perhaps.
Okay, he's still just chilling here. I love getting all the bad endings first. Okay, let's go back to here. Buddy, I really want to wipe that drool off there. Okay, there we go. And that includes me? My voice warbles in fear, but I can't help it. I lean back. Despite having their focus this entire time, it feels as if it's intensified tenfold. They tilt their head.
I am starving.
Before I can move, their hand slams into the stone beside my face, effectively trapping me. I swallow heavily, watching the saliva that was now pouring out of their mouth. Yeah, I think they're pretty hungry. Dude, how long have you been waiting? Oh, looks like he has a little mushroom on the tree there. Okay. Their bangs part ever so slightly, and their other eye peeks out between the strands of mossy hair. The intensity of rings of color in their irises make my stomach drop.
Your fear is certainly delectable.
Their gaze lowers from my face to look at my throat. They bite their lip, sharp teeth nearly impaling the skin there. They meet my eyes again.
I wonder how much you can take before you break.
Their face begins to elongate before my eyes and horns tear out of their forehead. I squeeze my eyes shut, the sight of it making my stomach churn. Even then, I can still hear the changes. I want to cover my ears, but I can't move. It feels like eons before the final crack of something occurs. The god begins to lean closer. I have to do something before they kill me. Wait! They pause. I can feel their breath on my face. Their shadow, blocking out the sunlight from behind my eyelids, is much bigger than before. Let's talk a little more. They lean back. I hesitate to open my eyes. Fearful the moment I do, they will fly forward and tear into my neck with a single strong snap of their jaws, leaving me to choke on blood if they're not a merciful god. But I am hoping they are. I need them to be. So I ride on my hope and take a deep breath and open my eyes. Oh, hello! Hello! Oh, yeah, it's like some little bony things here. Hi! we're being a big, brave, strong boy. Look at us. We're being so strong and brave. He is very tall. The face staring back at me is so much different than the one they had originally. It's horrifying. If I continue to show that fear, though, who knows if their mercy will wane? So I attempt to rewire my brain. No, it's not horrifying. It's beautifully emblematic of the woods. They say they rule over. And no, they're not gonna eat me. I force a small fake smile on my face as an attempt not to grimace. Let me tell you more about the world now. You said you haven't been able to leave the woods, right? I can prepare you for what you have missed. Despite their animalistic features, I can see they are smiling now.
Go on.
What was that? What was that? Oh my god.
Go on.
Okay, there we go. What was that? I'll talk about the wide world. My slice of the world. Well, we know more about our slice of the world. Maybe we can, if we talk with enough like emotion to it, maybe he'll spare us. It's best to speak about what I know. They clearly had an interest in me before, despite me moving the conversation their way. I can fill in those details. I haven't lived here my entire life, but I think half my life is good enough. I currently live with a roommate, and while we can't call each other friends, he's probably a better example of a modern day person. Not that I don't do modern things, but he's more say the word.
Technologically.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Involved than me. You know, maybe I do need to have a person around for as much time as I stumble over a word every now and then. Right? Right? Oh gosh. There we go. He spends a lot of time inside with a device called computer. It has games and stories on it. You can talk to people from all over the world.
And you do not like using it?
It's not that I don't, but I prefer being outside more. Having to deal with being constantly contacted is a bother too. Like today, I put aside my technology and came to the woods to have a moment of free from it all.
Free from it all. To come to me.
Their eyes lower, tracing a line over what I can assume is my throat. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, you were totally on our bingo card for the day, buddy. Yep. It wasn't planned at all on my end. But if that appeases him, good. At least, I hope that's what it's doing. I straighten up, deciding to change the subject to the town itself. But I don't get the chance. Hey, we have a bubble. Respect the bubble, buddy. You are way too close. Stranger danger. Back up. With no provocation, they lean in closer, making my eyes zero in on them again. We are nose to nose.
Do you like your life out there?
Their voice is quiet, intense. A difficult question that has a definite answer. What if we say no? Will he take pity on us? No! Oh god, his eyes got bigger. It's a complicated question, but no. There is a lot of problems in my daily life, not to mention on a global scale. It's tough, But that doesn't mean I want to die. They inch closer, and without any way to move my head further back, I have the sudden realization that they might kiss me. Would we survive a kiss? He's got some pretty sharp claws here. Oh, but look at those eyes. Oh my god. Okay, is the skull head giving us bedroom eyes? That's my question. My mouth shuts tight in a panic, near grimacing in an attempt to keep my mouth flat. They shift before our lips can touch, instead moving their mouth closer to my ear.
Good, then I shall keep you.
I stiffen. Keep me? Oh, well, I guess keeping me is better than eating me, right? What? You can't.
I can do whatever I wish. You are my sacrifice. And it doesn't make sense to me. If you don't like it out there, then why stay?
Because
you matter more to me than a world that doesn't conform to your whims. So we shall see if we can change the rules of the deal. Be my sacrifice. Release me. Satiate me.
Oh my god! The tongue! The tongue! Oh my...
I was gonna say something about the tongue.
Okay, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, good.
I can give you your desires here. You'll need nothing else. When all I wanted was to inquire about you, you stopped me. You asked about me. Clearly you're interested in me. I don't see what would be the problem. There is no need to feel shy or unworthy. After all, I need you. This way the bargain will be kept. You are my offering, as per the witch's agreement. My appetite is sated in a way. I can leave. Else, we will just have to spend time together here until someone else stumbles upon us. Perhaps one of your loved ones will notice you're gone and come visit us.
No, I want nothing to do with this.
You refuse? I don't understand. I thought you were interested in me.
They shook their head lightly. Oh god! Look, oh, he has... What kind of hand is that? Okay, so, that still looks like a human hand. Just, like, brown, like, treeified. Okay. Alright, for some reason I thought he was gonna have a hoof. Okay.
Refusal is not an option for you.
They tilt their head. They put both of their palms onto my face, and again, I worry about them kissing me.
Wouldn't you like to pretend to do this willingly?
I open my mouth to respond to their question, but a sudden pain erupts on my skin under their hands. It's as if I'm being burned. It begins to crawl down my chin. I cry despite myself. The tears sizzle as I hit the burnt skin just under my eyes. Oh! Oh! I feel them press their forehead against mine as the pain continues to travel down my neck, my torso, and limbs. Through my tears, I can finally see what's happening. Dark lines like ink run down, etching some ancient language onto my skin. I collapse into the horrid god and they catch me.
It is very lonely out here, and I have to say, talking to you has been easier than any of my old worshippers. Especially that witch who made a wicked promise she never kept. But you're mine now. The most delicious sacrifice indeed. And if you think about trying to escape, my dear, these marks will dissuade you.
Ah, the tongue's back. Oh my god. So they pretty much mark... Oh, wait. Sorry, the volume got turned down a little bit. They're marking us so we can't, like, leave, I guess. So probably a better tracker for him, too. Oh my god. They move their grip to hold my neck. and press their unnatural lips against my cheek. The pressure makes the burning pain increase, and I try to pull away. In response, their grip around my throat tightens, choking me. I stop struggling. They didn't let up. Instead, they continue, peppering kisses up my cheekbone. They pause. A sharp bite to my earlobe jolts me as the stars begin to fill my vision. I claw their hands around my throat.
I hope you understand.
They drop their hands from my throat. Just as I gasp for air, they press their lips against my own. Thankfully, it was just for a brief second.
Now rest. I will be back in the morning.
Bye! Just backing up. They back away from me. I watch them leave through the entrance, laughing to themselves. I count to 10 and struggle to stand. Oh, look, we have the mark now. Oh, yeah, we have a burn mark. I guess you said you felt it running down. It does look like little words. My entire body is screaming at me not to move. But I have to. I need to get out of here. They're out of sight by the time I reach the boulder, sprinting at a seat enough to knock my cap off. I will not come back for it. Oh, no. Can I come back now? Can I come back now that he's gone? Okay. Suddenly my foot erupts in red, hot pain and I fall back, unable to think or see. Oh, look, it looks like smoke coming off. Oh, wow, it really did burn. By the time it abates, the only thing I can do is pant and stare at the woods ahead of me. I stick my hand over the exit, only for it to begin to burn heavily. Oh, no! Oh, no! We've been invisible dog fenced. So we can't leave this, little area. No wonder he was laughing. Oh, my God. I stick my hand over the exit, only for it to begin to burn heavily as well. I pull back as if I touched a hot stove, and I look at the smoke rising from the runes etched into my skin. My body feels heavy as I raise my gaze to look at what I thought was my escape route. I can't leave. End 3, Revision B. Alright, we're 4 endings in. We're halfway there. Oh man, that one was a bit wild. I will say. Let's see. Revision B. So, let's pick up here. Well, I guess I'm going to have to disappear again. Let's see. What did we say before? Oh no, this was about if we're happy outside. I ponder for a moment. Yes, I do. It can be difficult at times, but it's worth it in the end. There's delicious food to eat, beautiful places to visit, and friends. Good friends. Even if I only live in this part of the world, it's enough to have my loved ones close. They lean back, giving us both breathing room. They tilt their head, seemingly lost in thought. I open my mouth to say something, but they cut me off.
I see. That sounds lovely. I have missed that wonderful world you speak of.
They suddenly grab my cheek with both their hands, squishing my face together. I shudder.
Here's what will happen. I will not take you as my sacrifice. But I will take you on as my dearest follower. I want it to be you who is beside me.
Their eyes narrow and their smile widens.
You're interesting. And a good stepping stool into this new world. Unassuming and all. You would like that, wouldn't you? You have such a curiosity about me.
They drop the hold of my face to grab my hands before I can react. Okay, so now we're just gonna be his faithful follower. Okay. Suddenly, I feel my skin burning between their fingers. I try to rip my hands from their grasp, but they don't let me, digging their claws in for extra measure. I bite my lip from the pain until it bleeds. They bash their head against mine, rattling my brain. Dude, no. Are you a goat now? Ow. It takes me a second to horrifyingly realize they are kissing me.
You cannot escape.
What? You headbutt us and then that's kissing us? Okay. They drop my singed palms and one hand grips my jaw painfully, contorting my face to make it easier for them to kiss me. I grunt. Their unusual lips grind against my self-inflicted wound, tearing it further. When they pull away, all I can do is gasp for several long moments, trying to suck in all the oxygen I was deprived of.
Here's the deal.
They poked the burn that they caused on my hand. I hissed.
You will go out and bring me a new sacrifice. Once I consume them, my deal with the witch will be broken and I will be able to leave. We will be able to go anywhere my heart desires.
Their hand grips my chin again, and I flinch away ineffectively, almost choking on air in an attempt to prepare for another forceful kiss. We're like, okay, he's coming back, right? Oh my god. Still, the tongue is freaking killing me. I throw my hands in between us in a terrible shoddy shield, as if I could prolong the inevitable. It never comes. Their disgusting eyes simply peer down at me.
Do you understand? It doesn't matter if you don't follow my instructions.
They give me a more forceful poke to one of my palms I had helpfully put out for them, digging their fingernails into the black burn that blighted both sides.
These will burn you alive. I don't want that to happen, you know? You don't want that either. You'll miss out on your wonderful world. Our wonderful world. So you'll come back home soon, right?
They stare at me for a beat before I can blink. Their long tongue presses against my bloodied lips and swipes up my cheek to my ear.
We'll break my chains together.
They smile, let go of my chin, and back away.
Now, go find someone for me. I have no qualms over who.
Their eyes rove over my form.
It will be a treat to see who you think is worthy.
I look down at the burns on my hands. The shapes are like tattoos, written in some language I can't comprehend. I stand shakily and nod. They don't stop me as I decisively speed walk towards the exit. I can feel their eyes on the back of my head as they follow me all the way to the boulders.
I'll be waiting.
I clench my fist and don't look back. At first, things are normal. Hang on, I'm coming back. Wee, I'm back. Okay. At first, things are normal as they could be with etching in my skin. I've run back to my house and locked myself in my bedroom, intent on sleeping off the whole affair and hoping I would wake up without the marks. Oh, I am awoken far before my alarms by a burning sensation, as if I'm standing too close to a bonfire. Look at it all the way up his arms. Oh my gosh. Oh no. The burning doesn't abate. For days I call into work and ignore the emails from my professor. It just grows in intensity. If I run my fingers along the rune, I can feel the indent as it eats away at my flesh. Like an itch. I know what I have to do to stop it. I pound my fist on my roommate's door. Are we gonna take our roommate? Then who's gonna pay half the rent? He is usually at home, holed up in his own world online, so we don't cross paths too often. I need him now. Hey, Cody? Here, you want to be Cody?
Sure. Wow, you okay, dude?
Wait a minute. That means you were Sparrow for a second. No! No! Yeah. It's Halloween makeup. I was just wondering. I bite my lip. I know you're not really into the outdoors and everything, but would you like to take a hike in the woods with me tomorrow? Just a day trip, or we can go right now, make it a night trip. Yeah. Cody's stare is a mixture of concern and confusion.
Are you sure you'd be up to it?
Yeah. He flinches at my sudden explanation, so I modulated my tone. Yeah, actually, I think it'd make me feel a lot better.
Okay, I'll see if I can clear my schedule.
The relief makes me feel sick.
You're sure you're alright?
I will be. I give him a smile, but cut it short to speed walk back to my bedroom. Without looking back, I close the door behind me, staring straight to the bathroom. Shaking, I retch quietly into the toilet. Come on, June. You can do this. You have to. End 4, Liberation B. Oh, wow. Okay. So we only have 3 left. Liberation A, Revision A, and Abstention.
Abstention.
Abstention A. We cannot talk today.
It's that single brain cell.
Oh, wait, go back, look. This one has blood on it, and this one has just, like, vines around it. That's interesting. And this one's, like, dirty, and this one's clean. So I guess where we were turning him in, it'd be like, we've got dirt on our hands now. And this one, we died in both of those, so that understands the blood. And I guess in this one, we were just captured. So that is a smart little detail. I didn't notice that until now. Alright. Alright, we've got 3 endings left to go. And Tina's trying to murder me, apparently. You having fun? You having fun?
Yes.
Okay, they're having fun. Okay. Alrighty, let's try to get these other endings. Let's see. Oh, we got both of that one. What did we do for this one? Okay, we did My Slice of World, so let's do the wide world this time. You said you were the god of these woods, not of god of these woods, not of the woods of the world as a whole, right? They narrow their eyes but don't say anything. I force my lips back into a smile. Then, let me tell you about the whole world. There is much for them to learn about, therefore much for me to distract them with. Not all of it is good news, but I'll start with the good things.
No, I would like to hear what is bad.
Of course you would. I take a deep breath, thinking about how to phrase my thoughts properly. I'm sure a nature god wouldn't like to hear about pollution, but neither do most humans. People volunteer time to clean up parks and everything.
What is pollution?
It can come in many forms, but basically it happens when harmful things are introduced into the environment. It makes the land, water, and air unsafe.
And people voluntarily cleaning up is bad?
No, sorry, I just prefer good, so it's easier to get distracted. I glance away and am rewarded with a sharp tap to my cheek from one of their claws. I quickly turn my gaze to their own. They're like, eyes on me, human, come on. Focus.
It is not a bad quality, but do not get too distracted. The bad?
With humanity expanding and gaining more technology, harm happens to the environment. On purpose. And some people are okay with that because they think humans are the most important thing on the planet. and convenience is first.
And what is your opinion on that?
Very much against it. Every creature, plant, ecosystem on this planet is important. It's why I like experience the wilderness. While I can. That statement doesn't land well based on the god's stiffening form. I flounder. But I'm optimistic. I told you I prefer the good things in the world. People are cleaning up the environment every day and fighting for it. And until we fix the whole issue, there are rescues and forestry projects all over the world.
I am also optimistic. Once I can leave this trap, your people will only have to rely on me.
The claws that previously poked me return as they traced the land from my cheekbone to my jaw. I tried not to move an inch.
Wouldn't that be nice?
With no... Is he gonna kiss us again? With no proclamation, they lean in closer, making my eyes zero in on them again. We are nose to nose.
Do you like your life out there?
Okay, we've already seen this. That was just us doing it different before.
If we do, yes, is it gonna give us the other liberation ending?
Well, we already did both of them before. Or
No, not the liberation.
okay, let's pop this here. I ponder for a moment. Yes, I do. Okay, we've seen this. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, no, I really want to know if it's gonna...
There he goes. Okay, I think that's just going to be the same one, but... Ending 4.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the other one. Yeah.
Okay. I guess because we got, like, more in-depth with him or whatever.
Yeah, it was technically different.
We've got 2 left. Okay, this one I'm guessing and maybe we can get away again in the beginning.
It might just be us, well, you running from me.
What was this one? Oh, we already did this one.
Yes.
Okay. Back, auto, save, history. Ah! Well, no, come here. There we go. Oh, we're back to his human form. Look at the drooly boy. Oh, we already did this one. We gotta go farther back. Okay. Fine, fine. You want to go back? We're going back. We're going all the way back.
Oh, you can probably turn yourself back on.
Yeah? Okay, I'm back for a little bit. Because I think if it's just us against the force, I can stay around. Okay, this time we're just going to stay on route. I shouldn't stray from my intended route. We are a good boy. I'm in the middle of the woods, but as long as I continue in the same direction I've been heading, I'll make it back to the lake. I only wanted to check and see how far I had to go, so it's not a problem. I'll make it there in maybe an hour or two. From there, it'll be easy to follow the road back to town. I continue to push through the bush. I check my watch intermittently just to see that I'm keeping a self-made approximation schedule. I am. Every so often, I take a few breaks to hydrate. Look, this is our responsible boy. This is our responsible side. We're actually, like, being smart. I'm more than thankful for the trees overhead to shade me. Eventually, the trees start to thin out and I hear the sound of shouting ahead. I quicken my pace into a jog. I must be getting close. Hey, a daylight! Once I break out into the clearing, I notice where the shouts came from. Some children are out on a nearby dock fishing with a dad while a dad dozes off in a well-worn long chair on the man-made beach. I shift my gaze from them to the scenery and take in a deep breath and stretch my arms, feeling accomplished. This is exactly how I wanted to end my day. Who are you? A shout shakes both me and his dad from our peace. The smaller of the two kids point at me with a shaking hand. Are you a ghost? do I look that bad? I take off my hat and brush invisible dust off it, stepping down the rocks and into the beach. How'd you get here out of nowhere? Knock it off, Charlie. His sister slaps his arm. He slaps her back. They get into a little tussle as their father stands up, looking more than a little exasperated. Sorry about him. He gets a little excited around new people. It's okay. I look back at the boy, throwing my hat back on. I was just on a really long walk. I like to hike. Oh, okay. He pushes his sister to the side and went back to poking around the bucket next to them. His curiosity in me satiated. I looked at the dad. You wouldn't happen to be heading back in town? Would it be alright if I hitched a ride? You have the room? If you have the room. Sure. I don't mind. That is, if you don't mind sitting in the cargo bed. That's all I have to offer. I don't mind at all. That's more than enough, thanks. As it gets dark, he ushers them into his pickup truck after they pack up their gear. I hop in the back. The drive passes quickly, and he drops me off at a bus station. See? See how easy this is? Near my house, when I signal for him to stop, I wave as he drives away. I shoulder my pack and begin the short trek home. I know I'm going to get a good night's rest after this. Despite having to join the real world tomorrow, I don't feel so strung out. Maybe if I take a hike through the same route again sometime. End one. Yeah, see, he had a nice, lovely day. So yay, we're only missing this one. How do we get this one? Leave the map. We did that one before, and we did that one before. I wish there was a skip button down here. Oh, there we go. Whee! What do you mean? Wait, what was this? Are you not mine? Okay. Okay. Did we do what do we mean yet? Okay. Alright, let's... What do you mean? They tilt their head.
Mine.
That doesn't explain what that means. I shake my head when they don't answer. I didn't mean to trespass if that's the problem. I'll be on my way.
Wait.
Goodbye! I turn towards the entrance. They grab my arm, their grip tight enough to make me yelp.
I said wait.
I still. Their teeth are sharp and long. Unnatural.
You will do well to listen to me. I am the god of these woods.
Oh, great.
It has been a long time since a visitor has set foot on my grounds. But it has now happened.
Their hand feels rough and rigid like bark.
The agreement has finally reached fruition.
Okay, we have seen that. Yes. It's you, isn't it? Yeah, we've seen that. Okay, we haven't done this one.
Yeah.
I guess I did come here. Guess I did come here, but I'm not here because someone told me to be. I shrug, unsure how to react. I don't want to make them mad. I was just looking for my map. Your map? They turn their head. Wait, we have seen this before. Miraculously, okay, we did see this. How these... You led me here. Okay. Okay, we have seen this. I think we asked him about. We talked about. We asked him questions, so maybe we can get him to ask us questions
Yeah,
then.
that would be.
I should answer questions because we asked questions before.
What is your name?
It's Yun.
Yoon. Yun?
Yun?
Yun? Yun. What a darling name. How old are you?
Are you laughing? You gotta be serious.
I know.
27.
What is your trade?
Oh, I broke her. I opened my mouth to answer, but they continue before I can speak.
Are you a basket weaver? You have the hands for it.
Oh, do we have delicate hands? No.
An instructor, then. The gleam in your eyes looks like it could be quite severe. Students quaking under your strict command.
I'm a receptionist at a gym, though I am taking a class in teaching wilderness skills.
Ah, not only a nature lover, but one adept enough to treat it with respect.
I think it's important to coexist with the environment. They stare at me for what felt like a millennium before tilting their head.
And of your family?
I don't live near them, if that's what you're asking.
Does that make you lonely?
I take a second to think over that unexpected question. It's at that moment, with their smile wide, that I can see saliva drip out the corners of their mouth and down their chin. I stare. What if we don't say anything? Okay, hang on, we gotta save. Because we kind of got different progress here. Okay, let's go over here. Let's ignore it. We pointed out before. Let's just be like, he's good.
That's fine.
He's good. It may be stupid to keep ignorant, but if I can keep their attention focused on anything else, I might be able to think of a way out of this. I force a smile on my face. I'll enthrall this god with details as long as they allow, and then hightail it out of here at my first chance. No, I'm not lonely. Like a liar! I visit them sometimes, but I keep myself busy. They lean in a little closer. I turn away nonchalant, trying to manufacture more space.
And your upbringing?
It was good. My parents are nice. I had a decent friend group at the school, too. In fact... Okay, hello, buddy. You're really close now. Hi. When I look back, they're nearly in my face. I flinch, cracking my head into the stone mural behind me. Stars fill my vision for a moment. Before I can move, their hand slams into the stone beside my face, effectively trapping me. I swallow heavily, watching the saliva that was now pouring out of their mouth. Okay, we have seen this.
You are quite interesting. Do you not find me threatening?
Their gaze lowers from my face to look at my throat. They bite their lips, sharp teeth nearly impaling the skin there. They meet my eyes again.
How about now?
Their face begin to elongate before my eyes, and horns tear out of their forehead. Okay, we have seen this. Wait! Their shadow blotting out the sun from behind my eyelids is much bigger than before. Let's talk a little more. They lean back. I hesitate to open my eyes, fearful the moment I do they will fly forward and tear into my neck. Okay, we have seen this. Hi, buddy. Let me tell you about the world now. Okay, we have this. Okay, before we got to choose, so it's going into this on its own.
Yeah, I think if we do the same thing that we did the first time, that'll get the last one.
Oh no, here we go. Never mind.
We'll try the slice the
Okay.
world again.
Okay, my slice the world. Okay, we've seen this.
What was it? No?
Let's say no. Let's see if he'll adopt us. And getting closer. I shall keep you.
They're gonna put you in a box, and then put that box in a bigger box, and then
Hang on. What? What did you just say?
they're gonna put us in a box, and then they're gonna put that box in a bigger box, and then they're gonna put that other box in an even bigger box, and then mail it to themselves via carrier pigeon because they don't know it's extinct again.
I guess they're not gonna smash that box with a hammer, right? Because they want to keep us. Okay. And now he's just backing away like, Bwahahaha. Okay. Alright, the same thing. Did we get it? No!
Shit!
No! Dang it. I wonder if this picture will change once we get all of them. Alright. Okay. Hey, drooly boy. Let's point it out this time. Are you drooling? Okay, we have seen this. He really doesn't care. I'll talk about this one.
Oh my god.
Okay, okay. Alright, that worked. Yeah, we like our world. Hi. That's new. That's new, I think.
Maybe?
Retreat to see who you think is worthy. Search my face for a second longer. I think this is new.
I would hurry before you run out of time and options. You wouldn't gonna have to bring me your loved ones, would you?
Okay, I think we have seen that.
We might have.
Okay, I think we've got it figured out. What we haven't done. That took us a minute. Let's talk about the wide world. And Skippy. And then he's asking if we like being out there. Let's say no. Ooh, I think that's new.
Wars over land and cultural differences, pollution, suffering, and pain. So we shall see if we can change the rules of the deal. Be my sacrifice. Release me. Satiate me. And I will bring all that hurt you and my woods down to become mulch under our feet.
Dang.
This way the bargain will be kept. You are my offering as per the witch's agreement. My appetite is sated in a way. I can leave. Else we will just have to spend time together here until someone else stumbles in. Oh no.
Wait, no.
no.
Sorry. Sorry. There we go.
Until someone else stumbles upon us.
No, I want nothing to do with this.
You refuse? Refusal is not an option for you.
They tilt their head. They put both their palms to my face, and again, I worry about them kissing me.
Wouldn't you like to pretend to do this willingly?
I open my mouth to respond to their questions, but a sudden pain erupts on the skin under their hands. Okay, we're getting burned again. Do.
Just stay here and I will make this whole world a home for us. You won't have to think about complicated problems. And if you think about trying to escape, my dear, these marks will dissuade you.
They move their grip to hold my neck and press their unnatural lips against my cheek. The pressure makes the burning pain increase, and I try to pull away. In response, their grip around my throat tightens, choking me. I stop struggling. They don't let up. Instead, they continue, peppering kisses upon my cheekbone. They pause. A sharp bite to my earlobe. Okay, that's different. It jolts me as the stars begin to fill my vision. I claw their hands around my throat.
I hope you understand.
They drop their hands from my throat. Just as I gasped for air, they pressed their lips against my own. Thankfully, it was just for a brief second.
Now rest. I will be back in the morning.
They back away from me. I watch them leave through the entrance, laughing to themselves. I count to 10 and struggle. Okay, so we have seen this part.
But
Yay! We did it!
We did it!
Heck yeah, we did it! We finished all the endings. That took us quite a bit longer than I thought it was gonna take us. I hope you guys enjoyed our bickering. This was our special guest. First time I've ever had a guest on here. This was Tina. She sometimes does art for my channel. And here, why don't you say hi for a second here? Let me.
Howdy.
Okay, well, yeah, saying hi at the very end of the game. I guess that works. Anyway, as always, thank you all for watching. What do you think about us having a little collab? Would you like to hear us bicker again in the future? And cause havoc? In case you guys didn't know, I actually flipped over a drink at one point, and so we're like totally soaked. So, yeah, and then the cat flipped stuff over. The cat was everywhere. Yeah, it's pure havoc today. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love the character design of the god. It was really nice. And then he turned to that big beast. I just feel like, what was it? The Ritual, I think the name of that movie is. I'm getting those vibes, okay? I'm getting those vibes so bad. But, yeah, if you guys haven't seen The Ritual, it has like a big deer-like creature in it like that. Which is a god. Actually, I think it's a demigod. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, a link is going to be down below if you want to check this out for yourself or give the devs some love. And feel free to check out my channel for more Yandere boys and other odd games. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!